Hey there, coin collectors, history lovers, and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel where we turn pocket change into treasure and history into something you can hold in your hands. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because today we're diving into the world of one of the most fascinating yet often overlooked coins in modern American numismatics. I'm talking about the 1983 Lincoln Liberty 1-cent coin, a penny that may be sitting in your change jar right now, and if it's the right kind, could be worth way more than just a cent. Yes, you heard that right. The humble 1983 penny, in pristine condition or with a special error, could be worth many times its face value, and today, we're going to explore exactly why. Sit back, grab your coin jar, and let's dive deep into the story, value, and collecting secrets of the 1983 Lincoln penny. You might be surprised by what you learn. Chapter number 1. The Legend of the Lincoln Cent. Before we get into the specifics of the 1983 penny, let's take a quick journey through the history of the Lincoln cent itself. The Lincoln cent made its debut in 1909, a groundbreaking moment in American coinage because it was the first time a real historical figure appeared on a U.S. circulating coin. That man, of course, was Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, honored for his leadership during the Civil War and his tireless fight to preserve the Union. The original Lincoln cent, designed by Victor David Brenner, featured 2 wheat ears on the reverse and Lincoln's iconic bust on the obverse. In 1959, to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse was changed to depict the Lincoln Memorial, a powerful symbol of American democracy and unity. This reverse design stayed on the coin until 2008, making the 1983 penny part of the long-running and beloved Lincoln Memorial series. Chapter number 2. Minting and material changes in 1983. Now let's zoom in on 1983, a key year in the evolution of the Lincoln penny. In 1982, the U.S. Mint made a significant change. Due to rising copper prices, the Mint stopped producing pennies with a solid copper composition. Prior to that, pennies were made from 95% copper and 5% zinc. Starting in mid-1982, the composition changed to 97.5% zinc with a thin 2.5% copper plating. By 1983, all Lincoln pennies, including the 1983 were struck using this new zinc core composition. This change had a major impact not only on how the coin looked and felt, but also on the kinds of errors and damage these coins could experience over time. Chapter number 3. Design details of the 1983 penny. Let's talk about the design you see on the 1983 penny, the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, facing right. Above his head is the motto, "In God We Trust." Liberty is placed to the left, and the year 1983 appears to the right, followed by the Mint mark indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. The detailed image of the Lincoln Memorial, with the tiny seated statue of Lincoln visible between the columns if you look closely. United States of America arches along the top, with E Pluribus Unum centered above the memorial and 1 cent boldly printed below. This design, though simple, is deeply iconic. Every detail from Lincoln's somber gaze to the Roman-style temple of the memorial was crafted to reflect the legacy of a leader who changed the course of a nation. Chapter number 4. Mintage and distribution. So how many 1983 pennies were made? Hold on to your seat. The U.S. Mint produced a staggering 6.45 billion of these coins. That's right, over 6 billion. The Denver Mint was cranking them out by the millions each day to meet demand. Because of this high mintage, the 1983 penny is common in circulated condition. You can still find them in your pocket change today, 40+ years later. However, that doesn't mean they're worthless, far from it. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins in exceptionally high grades or ones with rare errors and die varieties. That's where the real value comes into play. Chapter number 5. 1983 penny value, regular and high grade. Now let's get to what you're here for. How much is the 1983 Lincoln penny worth? In circulated condition, a typical 1983 penny is worth face value just 1 cent. But as the grade increases, so does the value. In mint state, MS63 red, around 15 cents to 30 cents. In MS65 red, $1 to $3. In MS67 red and higher. These can sell for $50, $100, or even more depending on rarity and demand. If you find a 1983 penny that still has its original red luster, no visible wear, and very few contact marks, get it evaluated. These higher-end examples are what collectors pay good money for. Chapter number 6. Rare 1983 errors, zinc magic and copper ghosts. Now here's where it gets really exciting: error coins. And 1983 is one of the most important years for modern-era penny collectors. The most famous is the 1983 Lincoln cent struck on a bronze planchet. These are rare coins that should have been struck on a zinc core but were mistakenly minted using the old copper alloy, likely leftover planchets from 1982. While no confirmed examples have been found with a 1983 mint mark, experts believe a few may exist and could be worth thousands of dollars if discovered. Another valuable error is the 1983 double die reverse DDR. This is a rare but confirmed variety where elements of the design, especially 1 cent and United States of America, appear doubled. These coins are rare and highly sought after, often bringing in $150 to $500 or more depending on grade, and I appeal.so. Yes, that 1983 penny you toss aside could, in fact, be a hidden gem. Chapter number 7. How to check your 1983 pennies. Want to search for valuable 1983 pennies yourself? Here's how. 1. Get a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look closely at the lettering on the reverse. If anything looks doubled, you might have a DDR.2. Weigh your coin. A normal 1983 zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams. If yours weighs closer to 3.1 grams, it could be a rare copper strike. Weigh it carefully and confirm with a second scale. 0.3. Check condition. Even common pennies can be valuable in mint state, red grades. Look for sharp detail, original color, and minimal marks. 0.4. Store properly. Use coin flips, holders, or albums to keep them in top shape. Never clean them. Cleaned coins lose their collector value. Chapter number 8. Market outlook for the 1983 penny. As of today, the market value of a well-preserved 1983 penny is around 30 cents. That might not sound like much, but that's 30x its face value, and in the world of coins, that's a great return. Add to that the possibility of rare error finds, and the 1983 penny becomes a coin every collector should pay attention to. Over time, as pristine examples become scarcer, values could increase, especially for certified high-grade pieces. So what's the verdict? The 1983 Lincoln Liberty penny may seem ordinary, but it represents a major turning point in U.S. coinage, from copper to zinc, from traditional minting to modern challenges, and from spare change to collector's item. Whether you're just starting your coin collecting journey or you've been at it for years, this is one coin that deserves a second look. It's historical, it's accessible, and it just might surprise you with its value, especially if you stumble upon one of the rare errors or high-grade specimens. If you found this video helpful or learned something new today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Tap the bell so you never miss a future video. We've got plenty more coin guides, treasure hunts, and collector tips coming your way. Got a 1983 penny in your collection? Have a story about a valuable coin find? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and maybe feature your coin in